Look at you, man. What a manly watch you are, man. What a manly watch collection. Look at all these manly watches. Look at this. Unbelievable. You've got all your Breitlings. You've got all your Rolexes. Look at this. Unbelievable. You are rich. You are so rich. It's unbelievable. Hey, let's stop this. This is not why I'm here. I'm here to say that I'm trying to take a 6-month watch hiatus, just showing you some of the jewelry I have accumulated. Look at this giant manly watch right here. Anyways, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to give you the 6 reasons why I'm on a watch hiatus, and it's time. I'm overdue. I really need this hiatus, and there are some philosophical underpinnings behind the hiatus. And the first one I want to go over, and I'm hoping some of you can relate to it, is there is a ratio that you have to calculate. On one hand, over here, you have your joy, your pleasure, your fun from the watch collecting hobby. But over here, you have the anxieties, the obsessions, the burdens, the nights you can't sleep, the insomnia. Should I wear the super engineer bracelet, or should I wear the end mill? Should I put a hornback leather on it? Oh my God, the anxiety's too much. So for me, I found that the anxieties were getting way too out of proportion to the pleasure of the collection. So I wanted to stand back and take a hiatus. Number two, for the last 6 years or so, I've been on a merry-go-round, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, beginning my obsession with this 48 millimeter Citizen Pro Diver Echozilla around 2007, and then buying an Invicta Force Master with a silver dial, 52 millimeters around 2008, and then accumulating 55 Invicta watches by, oh boy, 2011 I think, or maybe 2012. And when you're just buying and accumulating and then selling to buy, rationalizing your new acquisitions by selling more and more, you get dizzy, you get disoriented, you don't know where you're going, you don't even know your name. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to step back and just have clarity of thought on where I stand with that. Now, what was my next? I have to put my reading glasses on for a second. What's my third point? My collection right now is pretty amazing. I have 9 watches, 0 Invictas, because I was not happy with their lume. And I kind of found my ultimate pilot watch in the Citizen ProMaster Sky series. I'm so crazy that I had to get this in the stainless steel. Well, this is actually titanium silver, and then I had to get the black version as well, more of a gun metal. And I really can't enjoy the watches that I have if I keep getting on the treadmill, the collection treadmill, and looking for newer and newer things. And so what I really wanted to do was just enjoy what I have, be grateful. And that brings me to my fourth point. There's a saying in French. It's a French saying: too much choice kills the choice. I find that if I let my collection get too big, I can no longer enjoy it. No matter what watch I put on my wrist, there's a sense of regret. Well, how come I'm not wearing the Seiko Fieldmaster? You've been neglecting this. What is your problem, buddy? Huh? And I just don't want to have those type of thoughts. Oh, you betrayed your Oriental Saturation Diary. That's pathetic. You're a grown man. You have children to raise. You don't need to get into these head trips. So I wanted to keep my collection small and just enjoy what I have. Bring some sanity into the equation, if I could use a cliche for a second. Let's go to the next one. Let me put these things on. Here's the next big point about my watch hiatus. I actually know what watches I want. I only want 4 watches. The cost of those 4 watches, $25,000, $30,000. 2 47 millimeter Panorays. One's a submersible on the rubber. One's got that huge domed sapphire crystal, and it's on some kind of a tan leather thing. And take a couple of those. That's going to cost. I want the Oris Pro Diver chronograph 51 millimeters. It's going to cost about $4,000. Just a beater, right? And then I'd probably get the black dial Breitling Super Avenger 2 with the Arabic numerals. Can't stand the one with those white chrono things on the dial. Ruins it. And here's the thing. I'm not going to that next level. Johnny Bardot over at Johnny Casual Enterprises, he's gone way up the ladder. He's got 3 Omegas, and he's got a Breitling. And good for him, man. Those watches are amazing. I think his collection is complete. I don't know where he stands with that. But I'm not willing to go there. It's not my, I think I found my sweet spot at around $700 to $1,000. I can't wear a $4,000 watch, a $5,000 watch. I'll bump it into a doorknob and pass out due to an anxiety attack. So that's not going to happen. I think I found my sweet spot. I know what watches I would have in some hypothetical rich man's universe. But I just decided I hit this fork in the road, and I'm not going to go beyond that at all. Let me get my glasses on to get my next point. My final point. I've been listening to this podcast lately with Sherman Alexie and Jess Walter, and I believe it's called A Tiny Sense of Achievement, and they're both writers, and I admire them a lot. Actually, Sherman Alexie read a short story on one of his podcasts about a homeless girl looking for money to help her. She was just on a street corner, and this really happened to Sherman Alexie. She had a dog that needed surgery, and she came from an abusive home. She ran away from home with the dog, and she had a sign, I need money so I can afford to get surgery for this dog. And in real life, Sherman Alexie gave $20 to the girl. And I always wondered what happened to that girl, and he wrote a short story about it. It was just powerful. And I mentioned this because he says that all of us, it's our responsibility to wake up every morning and find that passion and develop it. I'm not sure that I can do that and be under the obsession of watch collecting the way I get. My obsessions are too much. I'd rather free up some time and energy to write something meaningful or to play more piano. I'm at this standpoint where I'm playing like the same 8 songs on the piano, and I like to write some new ones. Especially, it's a good influence on my twin daughters. And so I think those 6 reasons bring up to my watch case. The other thing is I'm really happy with my collection. I'm grateful for it. And I don't feel like tinkering with it anymore. If it's not broken, don't fix it. And I'm happy not to go up to the next ladder. I don't need to get the Breitling and the Oris Chrono and the 2 Panorays. It's not going to happen. The crazy thing is I could have done it. Had I known 6 years ago what I know now, I could have saved all the money and all the madness, and I could have had, I think, all the funds for those 4 watches. But I mean, I don't even know if I want to wear watches that are that much. So I'm glad I got that off my chest. I think we're going to wrap this up and stop this. All right, we're out.